Before we get into the episode, I have to tell you about Novig. There's a brand new way to bet that allows you to take back the game. It's all yours. No vig, no hidden fees. All winnings go to you with Novig. Today's sportsbooks are stacked against you with an 8% vig, rigged lines, limits, and lockouts, but at Novig, you call the shots. Everything is fair game. No house, your rules. Take the odds or make it your own by joining in on the Novig Sports Betting Championship sponsored by OddsJam for a chance at $25,000 cash prize pool. Each participant will receive a virtual betting credit of $10,000 in play money upon sign up. This opportunity is for a limited time only, and there's no entry fee. So sign up now for the Novig Sports Betting Championship sponsored by OddsJam. Go to the link in our bio and description or go to novig.us/25kchamps now. Today we're going to be drafting players in the NFL, but specifically after week 4.
All right, I'll pair Patrick Mahomes with Jamar Chase.
But like this year,
I don't care what he's done this year. I care about what we got going forward.
Okay, I mean.
Factor Cap, the Giants messed up in signing Daniel Jones.
Facts?
Guess the player.
I'm just going to say it's Devon A. This
game stinks.
Is it Devon A?
This game fucking sucks. Whoever came up with the idea to play this game, go to hell.
Welcome back to another episode of Caps Off by the Game Day. Happy CAPeteria Day.
Oh, my favorite
We're going to be playing some games today. But before we get into the games, we got a very special guest on the pod, the head of DFS with the 33rd team. We got Jordan Vanek on the pod.
Let's
go. Welcome on, Jordan.
Appreciate you having me.
Welcome on, man. Happy to see you. Happy to have you here.
Let's fucking go.
This is you're here on the Tuesday episode. We're going to ask you about yourself first, but you're here on the Tuesday episode or I guess Wednesday episode. This will come out tomorrow. But we play lots of games. We call it the CAPeteria, like we're playing games in the cafeteria.
Great name.
So we're going to play a few games. We're going to do a little best players draft where we'll go around and each draft our own team. And then we'll do some factor caps at the end. But Jordan, tell us and the listeners a little bit about yourself, how you got into what you're doing now with the 33rd team, and how you became a DFS expert.
So I've been around football my entire life. Back in the day, I went to high school with Calvin Ridley, Jerry Jeudy, Kevin Ridley, now known as Riley Ridley, that played with the Bears. We had Damon Arnett was on my Pee Wee team back in the day. I've been around a lot of these athletes. Greg Russo is also on our team. We never won a playoff game because South Florida sports is a little different. We kept running into Devin Bush, and I think they had 7 kids go to Michigan or FSU on their defense alone. Right. So it was South Florida is just a little different. So
damn right we fucking are, Jordan. Damn right.
It's no DFW, but it's right there, right after.
Wait, Jordan, where in South Florida are you from?
I'm in Broward County, so right now in Pompano Beach. I grew up in Coconut Creek.
Oh,
so Lamar,
shout out to 954. I'm from Fort Lauderdale.
Park. Oh, nice.
Where'd you go to high
school? Did you go to Fort Lauderdale High School? I went to Monarch.
Okay, I went to university school.
Okay, you went with Mike White.
Yeah, exactly. Mike, yeah. Yes. Well, Nick then went to St. Thomas. Brian Burns, we had a rough transition.
That's Florida talent, man.
Let's just revoke scholarships and send everyone away.
Scholarships in high school.
Yeah. It's my senior year was rough because Judy and them transferred to Deerfield Beach High School, and then I think they won states.
Yeah,
but I'm not sure. But we played Brandon Powell, and so it's long story short. I've been around a lot of these athletes, like the 7-on-7 games where Lamar Jackson would show up with Calvin Riley. I mean, I think Elijah Moore would come too. One of my friends used to play basketball with them, and Devin Singletary would be a part of all those games, and he had no idea how good he was at football. Oh wait, that's Motor? That's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So I went to University of Central Florida, started out engineering, found a love for football, decided to pursue that, went to the recruiting for UCF, where I cut up film on Dylan Gabriel, who's now at Oklahoma, Ryan O'Keefe, who's now at Boston College. So I kind of learned that recruiting side of things and decided I wanted to pursue being in sports. So tried to go to be a scout, and then COVID hit and they weren't exactly hiring anybody to be in the scouting department. And during that COVID season in DFS, I had I'd been playing since I was 18. I had won $4,000 off of $2 and kind of got hooked from there, and had played throughout college. But my COVID season was probably the best year I had to date. Turned $90 into $65K in college football.
Damn.
And that started me. That jump started me to the higher leagues, higher stakes. And then my grandmother kind of had passed away, and her last thing was like, do what you love. And I realized like I love content, I love football, so started writing in DFS. And after being with 4for4 and Stochastic for a season, I had a call with Josh Larkey and found myself with the 33rd team, which is to me the perfect fit because it's a blend of football with like the DFS side of things. Because like I see the game from a scout's perspective, reading coverages, knowing what's going to be coming up. And like last year with your Miami Dolphins, I had to argue with a lot of people that you guys were not going to be a run heavy team. I was like, there's no such thing as the Debo role. It's going to be a lot of passing. So that week 2 against the Ravens, I think 100% of my lineups had Tua stacks. So been able to have some profit off of knowing the game a little bit deeper than most.
Yeah, South Florida people are different.
That's unreal. I got to start texting you for picks, man.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
I haven't hit a parlay yet this season.
Yes.
It's been a rough start.
Jack's been on one.
I've been hot, but then I lost every bet yesterday. So
we pride ourselves on being the fan-led, sort of somewhat uninformed podcast.
Incredibly uninformed.
So I mean, I definitely am. But I'm curious, having gone to school with guys like Calvin Ridley and Jerry Jeudy, how many fantasy leagues do you draft guys like that into? Are you drafting them?
Hopefully not a lot, because then your team might stink right now, honestly.
I mean, I'll say this. When Calvin came out, the only person picked over him was Saquon Barkley. Like, our whole league, it's just we've known him since he was 10 or 11. Like, he gets overdrafted every single year. I think he went the second this year. So I didn't have the opportunity to get him. He went over the likes of, Garrett Wilson, I think Devonta Smith. So for me, I had to sit there and stare at Garrett Wilson and take him in the 3rd round before Mr. Rogers had to get hurt. So now I'm just stuck starting Garrett Wilson every single week.
So as someone that has Calvin Ridley in a few leagues, what the fuck is going on with him? Can you hype me up and tell me why I shouldn't trade him? Because I do have an offer. Someone offered me right now for Calvin Ridley. What do I do? What the fuck do I do with your boy?
So for starters, Doug Peterson's offense right now, they don't have their own line. They're missing their big piece at left tackle. Calvin Ridley, someone that's going to win deep down the field, a lot of double moves and certain things like that. Obviously, it started out hot against the Colts. Colts secondary is atrocious. I kind of figured Calvin would have a good game there. The Chiefs game, like, he's having some drop issues. That's just kind of part of, being a receiver. It's, sometimes you get the yips and it stays for you for a little bit. Last week, obviously, he caught that touchdown in London. I think he's an easy hold just because of the fact that they're going to get Cam Robinson back. And once they get Cam Robinson back, you're going to see the Calvin Ridley deep down the field type stuff. But for now, it's kind of, the Chiefs are a good secondary. Like, they're one of the more underrated secondaries. I was not surprised to see Calvin take a step back in that game. I actually wrote it up that way where I played Christian Kirk over him because of that. And it just didn't feel like his matchup to win. Against the Falcons, AJ Terrell and him had battled for 3 straight years. I'm pretty sure AJ Terrell is just not falling for any of that. He got him once, but after that, AJ Terrell was just in his pocket the whole game, and Jaguars didn't need to go to it. Their defense was doing just fine on their own.
That's a good point. All right, I'll hold. I was going to hold anyways, but I'll hold.
Yeah. Yo, it's so funny, though. Just off of that, like, how high you will draft guys that, like, it's your home league. Like, they all knew Calvin. That just reminded me, though, one of my boys just named his – this is on another level. This isn't even drafting. He just named his daughter Kyler.
What?
And so, Jordan,
that is crazy.
Jordan, for context, I played against Kyler, like, played in DFW, obviously a lot of talent there, too. And then we played against Kyler. I was like a sophomore. He was a senior. And my boy, who was the defensive tackle at the time on our team – he just had a daughter like a year ago. He named her Kyler. And then on his bio, it says K1. And I was like, I don't know where the one's from because K1 is Kyler Murray, on the Cardinals. But, like, respect, bro.
Kyler Murray
that's like if
beachfront property in that dude's head.
That's like if we played against Jared Goff in high school. That's like if I named my first son Jared. But Jared's
a little bit more of a generic white name, so that would make sense.
But no, like, it's still like, it's just
Kyler
that's
is
weird.
definitely like, I only knew one Kyler, and that's Kyler Murray.
Yeah.
So Jared, on the other hand.
Kyler seems like it would be more popular, though, I feel like. I don't know why.
I feel like in the South, it's more.
Yeah, like in the South, it seems
I
like
met a Kyler. I met one Kyler
That's
in New York,
crazy,
but regardless, it's hilarious.
Like-
I mean, I'm not knocking it. I like the name, actually. I think it's a nice name. I think it's actually pretty for a girl. I'm
It
just
is
saying
actually pretty for a girl.
it's
It
funny.
actually is.
It's
It is
funny.
All right, well,
K1.
Jordan, we're gonna move over into some
you.
of the games that we have. We like to do some trivia games, then we'll do a draft and some factor caps. Adam, I know you have a couple of like guess the players
Oh, he
or
has a
just
few.
stats. Not anything super in depth, but some. What is it? You tell us.
Yeah, so you're gonna probably get this right out of the gate just because of your knowledge, but maybe pump the brakes, hit a little pump fakes, see what could happen. But right now, you're gonna guess the player. I'm gonna give you a resume.
Tua.
Okay, game over. Guess the player, right? I'm gonna give you the resume. He has more or less than this player, and you're gonna tell me what player it is. Super simple, super easy, right?
All right.
You have
Got it?
multiple, right?
I have two.
Okay.
Two very quick ones.
Two.
Okay. So, guess the player. This player currently has more passing yards than Justin Herbert and Josh Allen. Got it? Got that first part, ladies
All
and
right.
Did I
gentlemen?
get it right off the
Sure.
rip earlier?
Yeah.
This person has more
Tua.
completions than Patrick Mahomes and Jalen Hurts.
Oh, I know who it is.
Let's
It
hold on.
still could be two.
It could be so many guys.
But it's
Still.
I
not
got
going
an
to be
idea.
two.
Yeah.
This person has a higher
few. I think
passer
I know.
rating than Trevor Lawrence and Joe Burrow. Well, that could
doesn't
be
do
any
much for
quarterback
me
in the
right
NFL.
now.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's not.
This player has more passing touchdowns than Dak Prescott and Matthew Stafford. I'm so sorry, of course. And this person has the most passing attempts without an INT of any quarterback this season.
CJ Stroud.
CJ Stroud. I saw this. I saw the graphic somewhere.
Yeah, I was gonna say Stroud as well, but
was thinking
Brock Purdy could also be it.
I was thinking that
Who'd
a
you
while
say?
ago.
Who else did you say could be?
I was gonna say Brock Purdy could have been it, but I don't know if
I was
Brock
thinking
Purdy's
that
gonna pick. Purdy and Stroud were the two answers that I got until that last one.
It is CJ Stroud. Good
Oh.
job, guys.
Yeah.
All right. Real fun of a game. Got that one in 22 seconds.
You want to do the other one?
Honestly, like the last one really gave it away, but like the other, I was still thinking it before. But,
So maybe I should hold off on all the stats that give it fully away?
well, no, just keep going.
Not
All right.
on.
So if that one wasn't Tua, then this one has to.
This
be
one
Tua.
has to
Hopefully,
be
I
Tua.
haven't seen a graphic on this.
Gotta
I
be
felt
a
like that one kind of went viral yesterday.
I didn't see that graphic actually.
Neither did I.
Okay. Guess the player. This player currently has more touchdowns on the year than Kenneth Walker, Derrick Henry, Tony Pollard, Austin Eckler, and Travis Etienne.
So it's a running
This is
back.
a running back, yes. If you're naming
Yeah.
all running
I
backs.
will not
like it.
talk. I will not say what
I'm gonna go with
position it
Devon.
is.
I'm just gonna say it's Devon Achane or Achon until he
This game stinks.
until he reads
Is
it.
it Devon Achane?
This game fucking sucks. Whoever came up with the idea to play this game, go to hell.
Read the rest. What's the rest?
It was me who came up with it.
That was funny as fuck. 'Cause I was not even.
Let's go, Jordan.
He's been on the
no,
pod
I
for
figured-
15 minutes and he knows Adam's Dolphins vibes. He's like, oh, it's got to be fun.
I didn't
It's
even
like,
name two of the players on there. Wow, I just spit everywhere. I didn't even name two of the players on there because
All right,
I
keep
felt
going.
like, wow, now you're really giving it away. This player has more rushing yards than Derrick Henry, Kenneth Walker, Isaiah Pacheco, Nick Chubb, and Kyron Williams. This player is sixth in total rushing yards, and this player is currently averaging the most yards per carry in the NFL. It was Devon Achane. The crazy thing about him is that he has the sixth most rushing yards in the league right now, but has nearly half the carries of every running back in the top 10.
Yeah.
Wow,
He
that's
had that,
2 games.
He had
That's
that
absolutely
one game,
mind-boggling, Adam.
Right? Oh, my God.
He had that one game where he just like broke out a few times.
I mean,
Good
the
job, Jordan.
efficiencies.
Jordan, do you
Yeah,
think
appreciate it,
Devon
though.
Achane, however the hell he says his name, is
A-Train.
legit?
I mean, it's Mike McDaniel. This is just who, like,
Oh, wait.
so for example, one of the things that you can see throughout a game, Patriots game, they're running outside zone the first half. It's something that Bill Belichick has built his defensive line to stop. Third quarter comes around, they're still running outside zone. And then they get the ball back in a big moment, big spot, and Mike McDaniel calls an inside zone. The safeties break outside, and Raheem Mostert gone for a 60-yard touchdown. Not many coaches can adapt the way that he does. This past weekend, it was just, you could clearly see he didn't trust the O-line. He did not trust that Connor Williams wasn't in there. A lot of the play calling was very like, oh, we're going to throw bubble screens. We're going to be very, simple offense. And it crushed them that weekend. So I think that run scheme right now, like, Achane is just going to be great because he's fast. Like, no matter what running back is back there, they're going to be productive. And the extremely fast ones are going to be even more productive than most. We saw it in San Fran. Felt like they could plug in anybody, and now that they have Christian McCaffrey back there, it's like he's scoring 40 a game.
Yeah.
And it makes sense.
Speaking of that, we were having this debate, actually, was it yesterday?
Yeah.
About who is a better offensive coach between Kyle Shanahan and Mike McDaniel. I'm a Niners fan. He's a Dolphins fan.
He's a Dolphins fan as well.
You're also
so
a Dolphins fan?
I'm assuming
So
you're a Dolphins
take that
fan.
shit out of it.
Who's
No
the
bias.
I'm a Panthers fan.
Panthers. Okay, hell yeah. I was going to say that's
Wait a second.
All right.
What the
This
fuck?
is Bryce Young's rookie drawing, dude.
I was going to say, I thought I saw it. All right, so
Yeah.
not biased. Panthers fan, not biased. Who's the better offensive coach between Mike McDaniel and Kyle Shanahan? As someone that knows the schemes, knows
Offensive
definitely
mind.
more than all of us.
Who's
what he
mega
said.
mind of the offensive side?
I'll say, man, it's so difficult just because McDaniel has the speed at receiver that he has is unbelievable. I mean,
Probably Belichick.
man, it's tough. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Kyle Shanahan because of the fact that I feel like not that he's doing it more with less, but like he took George Kittle and was like, "You're gonna be a 1,500-yard receiver," and then he's like, "I don't need you anymore. I'm gonna make this guy the guy." Like, obviously, they need talented players to run their schemes. I've just seen Kyle Shanahan, like when he was in Atlanta with Julio and Mike McDaniel was out there over there. What they did with Julio, like you're gonna get targeted every single play, and it's gonna work. And Julio had like 200 targets and like 1,800 yards, something crazy.
Damn.
I mean, I said Kyle Shanahan too.
And should have won a Super Bowl that year.
True.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, well, they Falcons.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
see, as a Panthers fan,
Didn't
it's
run
like,
the
hell
ball.
yeah.
But okay, so McDaniel, Shanahan, both great. What about Matt Patricia calling plays? I feel like that's pretty elite as well.
Or Matt Canada.
We saw that last year.
It
It
was
was
Bill
so-
O'Brien.
No, I'm talking about last year.
Oh,
because they were so successful on offense, the Patriots.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Right, of course.
Yeah.
Come on, you don't have to do that to the Patriots. They're going through it, man. Their fandom has no idea what to feel after 6 Super Bowls and
After
being
being
great
ass.
forever.
Yeah.
It's like, oh man, it must be tough when you don't have Tom Brady.
So unless you're like
Like,
55
I watched
plus.
Jimmy Clausen here.
Yeah, you got no clue.
Yeah.
All right, Jack, you have a little trivia game?
Yeah, I got a trivia question, and I hope this will go better than Adam's. All right.
You know what?
Adams were fun.
Mine was a great time. All right.
So this is
For
this
15
is
seconds.
a bit specific.
It's
I'm
like
sure
my
you guys
sex
will
life.
get immediately where I'm going with this. But can you guys name the 10 players with the highest pass rating since December 3rd, 2022?
Number one, Brock
Brock
Purdy.
Purdy.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, 113.3. The rest of the list is really interesting.
Wait,
Okay.
wait. One,
Jordan, he's
Wait. One more time. We're doing the top 10 players with the passer rating? Top 10 passer rating since then?
Yeah, since December
That's
3rd,
right.
2022.
This is right
Jordan,
before
just
the
for
holidays.
context, as you know, Adam's a Dolphins fan now. Jack's a Niners fan. That's kind of why we asked the question too about the offensive coordinators.
Yeah.
So of course you pick a
Yeah.
stat. Purdy,
Yeah,
number one.
But that was the day that Brock Purdy came in against the Miami Dolphins
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
and started his career.
Nice.
I don't
Patrick
think 2 is
Mahomes.
in there.
Patrick Mahomes is 3, 4, 5, 7th.
Nice.
7th on the list.
Josh
So it's
Allen.
including this year, right?
Yes.
Yes.
We should
Yeah.
do it some kind
Okay.
of
Yeah.
order,
Jordan,
yeah.
you want to guess? We'll just go in a circle.
Yeah, I
so
was
it'll
gonna
be
say,
Jordan.
CJ Stroud has to be in there.
CJ Stroud is
If he's-
6th. He's above Mahomes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting. I didn't count
Small sample.
Mahomes at 7th. Yeah.
Because minimum games, like there's no minimum games.
Minimum like a certain amount of pass attempts per game. Like that's what qualifies you.
Okay.
You're up,
Yeah.
Felipe.
Oh, I'm up.
Yeah. We've
As
gotten 3.
far as passer rating
Brock,
goes.
Stroud, and Mahomes.
Oh man. Geno Smith.
Eugene.
Not on the list.
Oh.
His December was bad. He had a bad December.
Yeah,
I don't
he
remember
sucks.
that.
I mean, if CJ Stroud's on the list, Donnie Tungavailoa has to be on the list. Yeah,
Donnie?
that's his middle name.
Sure. Yeah, he's 8th.
Yeah, I mean Donnie's way cooler than
He's only, Adam, Mahomes, 99.6, Tua, 98.8. Just a little below.
Some
not
were saying
bad.
he might be the second best quarterback.
I'm going to go Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, he had a good end of
Trevor
the year.
Lawrence.
But no, he's been bad. He's been
Not on the top 10.
I was relying on that back half, that back 9, you know?
Yeah, but this year it might have.
bad. So it's basically it's December, Jan. If you played into no playoffs, yeah.
I don't think.
I don't think they
includes
count for playoffs.
yeah.
So it's
I don't know,
December.
I just reached on StatMuse, so it's.
Nice. All right, Jordan, your guess.
I'm hoping. I want to say
If
me
CJ
think.
Stroud is there.
that's
balling.
no. CJ Stroud being there is kind of wild, but
It's
I'm gonna go
Fuck
Jalen
Mahomes.
Hurts. I know I don't think he had a great end of the year, but I feel like he had a good enough start.
Nope. Jalen Hurts ain't on it.
Damn, this
You
is
would
hard.
have thought. I was saying that Brock at 1 was great for me, but the rest of the list is very
Well, that's the
interesting.
thing. QBR obviously a better metric than pass rating.
Well, but
I'm
they
gonna go with
don't got-
Josh
they
Allen.
They don't got no QBR on fucking StatMuse.
Yeah, it's an ESPN stat.
Yeah,
All right.
Josh Allen.
Josh Allen is 4th.
Yep.
that's a good
Fourth on
one.
the list.
Yeah.
102.9.
Sounds like a radio station.
I know next one.
Yeah, it's like country music.
Adam?
Welcome to the highway on 102.9.
You can't say a Dolphins player. Mike White or who does start? Teddy Bridgewater doesn't qualify. I'm sorry.
Skylar Thompson.
Skylar Thompson.
I'm gonna go with
Justin Fields.
Joe's been so bad. It's crazy
Yeah.
because it's these first 4 games that are gonna fuck my thought process, and I don't like fucking my thought process.
Just go with the
What do
traditional.
you like
names.
fucking?
I don't even remember the traditional names at this point. I will go
Joe Montana.
with Joe Montana. I will go with who had a good back. Kenny Pickett's been bad, but he was good. Fucking Kenny.
You're overthinking it,
Dude,
bro.
you're way overthinking
You're
it. It's
overthinking
not
it.
fucking Kenny
Yeah.
Pickett.
Yeah,
What
I
are we
literally. He
Never
said go with
thought
the
of it.
original names, and I genuinely forgot Patrick Mahomes was in the NFL.
Kirk Cousins.
Oh,
Kirk
good guess.
Cousins is 5th.
Let's
Good
go.
guess. Thank you.
There you
Kirk.
go.
Thank you.
Good job. Good
Kirk.
job.
Good
Don't
job.
overthink. Don't overthink.
Don't
You just
overthink
gotta-
it.
That's
Kirk
what I
Cousins,
do, though.
Kirk Cousins, good quarterback.
Good quarterback.
Yeah, he's fine.
Good
All right,
quarterback.
Jordan, you're
Justin
up.
Herbert.
Justin Herbert
Herbert.
is 9th.
Ooh.
Ninth.
So how many are we missing?
You're missing number 2, number 3,
Okay.
and number 10. That's it.
Could the guy be hurt right now?
They are all healthy.
Oh, they're all healthy.
Hmm.
I don't think it would matter anyways. Now that I think about it.
Ooh, this guy's got to be on it. I got one.
You got one, dude? Hell,
I
yeah.
got one, Adam?
I got one.
Congrats, bro. I
did
hope
it.
Felipe steals it.
I have 2 actually.
Let's see. Let's see,
You could do this. Do
Thanks.
it for Bula.
dude. Appreciate that.
You could do this. Come on.
Hmm.
Come on.
Did he have to play last year? Because there's like starters right now that didn't play last year.
Well, CJ Stroud's
Well,
on it.
they played in this time period. Like CJ Stroud didn't play last year,
Yeah.
Oh, that's correct.
but it's just a certain number of like
I
pass
forgot what I was
attempts
gonna
per
say.
game, like played that qualifies.
Mm.
Nice.
I think I have enough. I think I have an out of the box one. I think I got.
There's some interesting ones.
I have inside
Jordan
box.
Love.
Yeah.
No.
Okay,
That's a
Jared
decent-
Goff.
Number 2.
Yeah, daddy.
Yeah, that's
Number
how you know,
2.
That's how you know
That's
this
a good
list is
one.
garbage.
105.
I feel like I got one that's on there. That's a good pull.
That's a great pull.
Thank you, Jordan.
Matt Stafford.
Yeah,
No,
he didn't
no,
play
no.
last year.
Bad year.
He's
Like,
played
Neither
this
did
year.
CJ Stroud.
It's a
Yeah,
very good
think about
point.
that,
I didn't
yeah.
even remember
I-
that.
I don't think this guy's going to be on it if it's. I mean, passing is just the only metric that matters for QB
Yeah.
rating. But I feel like he's had such an underrated year considering who he's played. Going with Josh Dobbs.
Yes, alopecia.
No.
No.
No, he's not there. Makes sense.
But that's a good
I
guess.
mean,
That's a
it's
good
just
guess,
rushing.
honestly.
I mean, he played extremely well against both the Cowboys and the 49ers.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
he's
That was
had
my
a
outside
really
box
underrated
guess,
games.
yeah.
hey, if we were doing QBR, he would be. I think he's 9. So
Josh Jobs has been going
Makes sense.
crazy.
Josh Dobbs been very good.
Yeah. Don't know how, but he's done it.
Now I don't know any
Yeah.
guesses.
yeah, now I actually don't know anymore.
Josh Jobs is my
quarterbacks.
last pull ahead.
Brad Johnson.
Let's do one more
You're
wrap
missing-
around
You're
and then
missing a huge one. I mean,
I don't even remember who we said.
Huge one. Okay. I'm making my way around. I'm getting there.
Walking fast.
faces passing. I'm home.
Russell Wilson.
Number 10.
Oh,
Good job, Felipe.
Thank you.
Wow. Good job, bro.
Thanks. He's had
Nice
a pretty good
pull.
year this year. I mean, it's been better. Anyways, this list is
And the back half of last year wasn't bad.
this list tells you not to pay attention to passer rating ever.
Well,
Um,
all right, dickhead.
Not because of Brock. No, not because of Brock. 'Cause Brock is also high in QBR. Because of other guys like Jared Goff too. Like, come on, bro. Let's be real.
could it be Mac and Cheese Jones?
What? No,
Yeah.
absolutely not.
Well, he was bad last week, but he had a good because he
No,
got benched.
no,
but he had a
no.
good.
He was
two
really
games.
good against
He's
the
not on the
Cowboys.
list, Adam.
Okay,
Dak
great. Fuck him.
Prescott.
No.
Yeah, it's a bad list, like we said.
That's who it can't. No, it can't be. I mean, the passing attempts qualifier has to not take out Justin Fields. I'm not saying Justin Fields. I refuse.
It's not
Say
Justin Fields.
it.
I'll tell you that.
Say it. Say it.
Well, I just said it's not.
No.
Nick
What do you
Foles.
think?
Nick Foles.
Your boy Bryce Young.
That was a good one. No. I mean, he's had a good start to the season to some extent. Baker?
Ooh.
No, not Baker.
I was thinking about that. The
Interesting.
It's
Rams
not a
game.
bad
All right,
guess.
you want to just give
All
us
right,
the
give it
last?
to
'Cause he had
us.
a good-
Well, you guys are
Anthony
missing the number
Richardson.
3 guy in passer rating. It's Lamar Jackson.
Oh, we didn't say
Oh,
Lamar.
I forgot.
Because wasn't he hurt though?
But he's
I
played this
forgot.
year, the whole year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot about
Yeah.
that.
And he has one game since then last year, so counts as number
I
That
three.
was
don't
the
know
only miss we
passes.
had.
So the list 1 to 10 is Brock Purdy, Jared
course.
Goff, Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, Kirk Cousins, CJ Stroud, Patrick Mahomes, Tua, Justin Herbert, Russell Wilson.
I mean, that feels exactly like the top 10 ranking.
I would
Brock
say
Purdy
so.
won, yeah.
Well, these are the best just pure passers in football,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
You know,
naturally.
Yeah, Lamar Jackson
that's
definitely
what
the third
passer
best pure
rating-
passer.
No,
I mean,
is.
he
actually might
probably
be.
is. Yeah,
He actually might be.
Brock Purdy, Jared Goff can really sling the football, man. At the end of the day, Kirk Cousins, see a show from Mahomes adds up. You know, just this list makes sense.
You know,
Sure.
Yeah.
I see no lies.
Pristine.
Felipe's so mad. He's so mad about this list.
Oh no,
man.
it's a fun list. We just like we break
you
down
just-
different rankings every week, and like the passer rating is just a funny one because you got like Goff. I had a guy.
So would you say
Lamar.
Well, it's the reason I brought it up
I
is
feel like
'cause
there's
it's an
one.
interesting list.
We know Felipe because Felipe is the smartest one here when it comes to this type of shit.
Oh, yeah,
Jordan,
so
what is
smart.
your take on passer rating? Is it stupid or just beyond stupid?
Well, it's an outdated metric because of the rushing
Thank you.
ability. Like you got to factor in rushing.
Yep.
Personally, like in terms of my process and stuff, I don't look at like QBR or pass rating. Like I've got the kind of the advanced data from Sports Info Solutions or True Media to be able to check out like what do they do against man coverage, cover 4, like some of the advanced stuff to see who's really throwing the ball well, like who's getting pressured the most and certain things like that. Like CJ Stroud, I think is playing like one of the top quarterbacks in football right now.
So if you saw a quarterback was leading the league in QBR and passer rating, though, both at the same time, would you venture to say that he could possibly be the best quarterback we have ever seen in some regards? In Brock Purdy is
It's a good question.
maybe an example of that.
I would say you got to say the context because I would say Brock Purdy is right now, he's a good quarterback. Kyle Shanahan, Christian McCaffrey, Brandon Ayuk, Deebo Samuel, and George Kittle, and Trent Williams are Hall of Fame level. Not all of them, but Trent Williams, I would say, and McCaffrey are Hall of Fame players. So it's a lot easier to play when you have great players around you. Like it's just going to make your job easy. I will say though, he accurately puts the football. He process is extremely fast. Like you need good players to make good things happen. Because like we saw Joe Burrow's rookie season when he didn't have Jamar Chase. Before that, he wasn't exactly looked at as, oh, he's one of the top quarterbacks. And now obviously he's dealing with a calf issue. But overall, it's lose T. Higgins. Joe Mixon's not running well. The offensive line's not great. And Joe Burrow stinks.
Yeah, Joe Burrow does stink. Jordan, I do have a question. As someone that looks at advanced metrics, right? Like for us, we just go off of QBR and passer rating and all this nonsense, top of funnel stats. I mean, I use it to my advantage too.
DVOA, EPA,
yeah,
what have
naturally,
you.
ABC.
Yeah.
I have two questions. What are the most important metrics to look at from your perspective on a quarterback? And then the second question to that would be like, based off of those metrics, who are the top 10 quarterbacks in the NFL right now, based off of what you're seeing?
So for me, like obviously I'm a DFS player. So I'm focused on like who has the ability to kind of boom and what metrics do I look for? I mean, how well do they throw against man coverage? How well do they throw against zone? I also kind of film study a lot of that because some of the stat people that put these metrics out there, they'll call play man it's more of like a match type of zone coverage. So I'll be able to kind of decipher some of that. But I would say how well they're throwing against each coverage. And then the next thing is like how well are they throwing under pressure versus not pressured? Because obviously that matters. And who do they have available to them as far as like who are the best or top 10 quarterbacks in today's NFL? I mean, Mahomes is one. I don't think any quarterback is even close to what he is. Obviously, he doesn't have Tyreek Hill right now. And I mean, obviously he has Travis Kelce, which is really good. But overall, what he can do on a football field doesn't make sense half the time. And defenses treat him that way. Nobody blitzes him anymore. If you blitz him, you're done. Like it's an automatic, like he's getting touchdown. The Jets blitzed him on the last play when he just kind of played man coverage and he just like, okay, I'm going to run immediately. And it's like, he can run for 45, 50 yards, but he can also throw for 400, 500. It's just a matter of when.
So ridiculous.
Josh Allen's obviously probably 2 right now. I would put him with the same tier of like Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow. Who's the other one I'm thinking? Oh, Justin Herbert. I'm putting Justin Herbert up there. Obviously, it's difficult with him because of the way that they coach and the way that all the injuries kind of have taken place. I'm putting Tua in the top 10 because what he does in a football field is different, but it's still one of the top level things right now. I would say CJ Stroud is probably the bottom of that 10, just from what I've seen from him as a rookie so far. It's a product of the 49ers, Bobby Slowick, coming over, because right now, if you look at the top 3 players in yards after the catch, Deebo Samuel, Jalen Waddle, Nico Collins. I never thought Nico Collins would be on that list, but it's just a product of the offense and just how great they are. I'm trying to think. I don't know how many I'm at. Who am I? I'm forgetting someone big.
You're at 7.
Oh, Jalen Hurts is up there, of course. He's got everything great around him, but he's still producing with greatness. Like, you need to be able to do that.
You have somebody throat?
I'd say Dak as well.
Well, Jack has a cough. You okay?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I think Brock Purdy is in the top 15. I'm not putting him in the top 10.
Agreed.
That's a sore throat.
Agreed.
No,
I mean, I'm saying,
right
like, do you think Kirk Cousins would be any worse than, or he'd probably be better?
He'd probably be fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Nah, but it's different. I've seen it.
Like, Jared Goff and right now Kirk Cousins are 2 guys where, like, they've got the right people where they need, and they're producing with it. But we saw in his last few years in the Rams, when things started to not be great, they unravel. And same thing with Kirk Cousins. Obviously, he puts up the stats, the metrics, they're unbelievable. But when things kind of hit the fan, he's not one of the quarterbacks that can. There's a saying where it's like, you need a quarterback you can win because of, or you can win with. He's one of the quarterbacks you can win with.
Right.
It's fair.
Yeah. All right. Well, I want to do a draft. All right. So we're going to.
Been a long time.
It's been a while.
minute.
Jordan, over the summer during the offseason, we started drafting like everything, because, it's the lull of the offseason. We're all looking for content.
Trey
and
Wingo gave
we
a
got
shit
really
for-
into it. Trey Wingo gave us shit that we were drafting like butters and whatnot.
Yeah.
We didn't actually do that one, but he made a joke about it.
Yeah.
Today we're going to be drafting players in the NFL, but specifically after week 4. So based on their performance through the first 4 weeks. So you want to build the best team of 4 players. We're going to do a quarterback, running back, wide receiver, and a flex. Okay, so
Tight end.
there's just not enough tight ends. So whatever. We're going to get the top end talent, all right? So we'll be drafting the players just based on their performance through week 4. All right, so we'll make a quick order. Jordan
will go first.
You want to go first, and then we'll just go this way?
I can go 5.
You want to go second or
I'll
5?
take first.
5. I'll take the wrap.
All right, Jordan,
I mean,
what's your first overall pick?
It's got to be Christian McCaffrey, like, without question. What
No
he's
doubt
done,
about
they just keep feeding him. I thought he was going to get limited just a little bit, but Kyle Shannon's like, no, we're going to give him the ball every play, and this is going to work because we can.
Sure.
He's just that fucking guy.
Sure.
Yeah.
Good pick. All
Great
right,
pick.
I'll take Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, I mean,
If it's not Christian McCaffrey, it's Tyreek Hill. He's the second. He's
All right.
the other best offensive player in football.
I guess I'll take the third one. Justin Jefferson.
Nice.
Crazy pick,
Oh,
bro.
that's so
honestly.
boring.
It is boring. That's why I wanted Tyreek. I don't know.
It was going to be Tyreek
I
Jettis
know.
2-3 regardless, bro.
But I will say I've seen those drafts this offseason, seeing if donuts are a breakfast or dessert. What are the arguments on that one?
Yeah.
Some of the clips that have surfaced through my TikTok.
Cinnamon roll, breakfast or dessert? Quick. Real quick.
I think it could be both.
I think it
Oh,
was
no, you're talking
donut.
donut.
Breakfast
Sorry,
or
donut.
dessert.
Yeah, I think it's a breakfast.
Damn
Thank
right.
you.
Thank you.
Tough. I lost that one.
Yeah.
Go.
I'm sorry.
What are we
Sorry.
doing?
I thought
Quarterback, running
cinnamon
back?
roll-
Quarterback, running back, wide receiver, flex. Just off of what you've seen. I mean,
Just off of what I've seen.
Rico Dowdle. I mean,
Yeah, he's been pretty good.
He's
I'll
actually
take.
been pretty nice.
we can
I'll
go
take-
IDP. Osa's been.
Thanks, man. I'll take Patrick Mahomes.
All right.
Not a bad pick.
We're talking just first 4 weeks, right?
Do it to me.
Yeah.
I have to do it. I had to get
Okay,
Puka.
you did.
I had to get Puka Nakua, bro.
I mean, you have to.
We're talking just first 4
Nice.
weeks. Puka's my fucking guy, and there's no other way around that. All right.
Puka's been crazy.
We're gonna go with that. What quarterback has just been absolutely chefing it up?
Every single one of them.
Who's been going absolutely
Joe's been
bonkers right now?
Joe's been
Joe, take
crazy,
Joe.
dude.
Oh, good point about
Daniel
Joe.
Jones,
Burrow,
bro.
yeah.
Daniel Jones.
Oh yeah, he's
yeah,
been
but
balling.
11 sacks. So if it was
Rushing,
9,
yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
I don't fucking care. I'll take Brock Purdy.
Oh,
Damn right.
first
I'll take
4.
Brock.
damn
I'll
right.
take
First
him.
4.
I love
Safety.
him. Definitely a reach, but I wanted my guy.
Nice.
Can I make a trade with you?
Trade.
Imagine Brock Purdy and Puka Nakua. What a duo.
Ugh. Love it. Love it.
You're gonna be like, Jack really sold. I mean, what a terrible draft. Common Jack L.
eBay.
Matt Stafford's a god at making receivers.
He is. It's insane.
I love Puka.
All right, I'll pair Patrick Mahomes with Jamar Chase.
Not bad, but
like this year, like that.
But he's
I don't care what he's done this year. I care about what we got going forward.
Okay,
I mean, if Chase was playing with Mahomes instead of Burrow, I mean, come on.
You angry?
That's not how this game works. It's bullshit.
It's not, but he's doing his own thing.
Let him do his own thing.
He's doing his own draft. He's in his own world.
Everyone's gonna be like, "Holy fuck, Felipe just
I
absolutely
think
cleared."
I just cut my lip.
How did Brock Purdy go before
You're
Jamar
up,
Chase?
Al.
I'll go Josh Allen.
Nice.
Oh, I should have done Josh.
I will pair Tyreek Hill with Tua Tagovailoa.
Thank you
you
so
should
much.
get H.A. next, bro.
I plan
That's why I
to.
said, can I make a trade? I was just gonna build all four
I
Dolphins.
plan to.
I was literally just gonna build Dolphins.
All right, Jordan, you're up. You get 2. You get the wrap.
Yeah, I'll go with Keenan Allen. 'Cause
Oh
he's
my
had
Lord,
a
have
very
mercy.
great start to the year, and I'll go with Lamar. I'll get my quarterback.
Jesus Christ, your team is loaded.
It's pretty damn good.
Nice. I'm not going to take Devin Achane. I am going
Devon.
to take Bijan Robinson.
Nice.
That's a great pick.
I like my man Bijan.
Such a good team.
He's good.
He's so good.
Good. It's
He's
good.
so good.
Arthur Smith just needs to give him the ball.
I forgot.
You saw the Toy Story animation of him breaking the kid.
Oh, that was
Or
great.
breaking down the
I
corner.
actually was watching the
fantastic.
I was watching the Toy Story that
Broadcast.
You got this,
yeah,
Adam.
that's the word.
Yeah.
Literally during when that happened,
Same.
I was like, "Whoa, did that actually just happen, or was that a glitch?" I'm gonna go with. All right, so I got Josh Allen, I got Jettis. Who has? I mean, like, should I just like?
Yeah, do it.
I think I'm gonna say fuck it. We'll do it live. I think I'm gonna put Travis Kelce at my flex.
Oh,
It's not a bad idea.
fell.
Nice.
I mean, he hasn't been
He's still
great,
good.
but like, if Felipe is going to make it his world, it's going to be my world too.
There you go. I'm going to take Devontae Adams.
Oh,
Oh, Lord, sweet
Yeah,
Jesus.
that's good. That's good.
Great pick.
I'll take Stephon Diggs in my flex.
Oh, sweet fucking fuck.
Yeah, I was wondering why you picked him over Diggs, but it's okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that.
As Adam says, sweet fucking fuck. Glad I got him. And then I gotta go running back.
Lord.
Elijah Mitchell.
I'm currently
Jordan
checking
Mason.
guys that have the most fantasy points because I can't think of anybody.
Ooh, dude, Matt
Kyle
Breida. Matt
Juszczyk?
Breida.
Matt Breeda's been
Kyle
really
Juszczyk.
good, bro.
Matt Breida.
Kyle
Or
Juszczyk,
Juice. Juice has been good. The Juice is loose.
Third and
this year.
Juwan has caught a few third downs.
Well, I need a running back, Adam. But
You can put him at
third and Juwan is nice.
You can put him at running back if you need.
I'll go with Kenneth Walker.
Oh.
He's
Yeah.
been good. He's been very good.
I
a lot of
stink.
tutties.
I stink.
You?
Yeah.
You have one more, no?
So many fucking guys
just
I
picked
forgot
two.
about.
Who was your first one?
Stephon Diggs.
Oh, yeah.
So good. I'm
All right, Lee
Puka
Payne.
and
That's a good
Stephon. I mean, we're talking greatest wide receiver duo of all time.
Hell of a good route running duo.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'll
Two
take
very handsome men too.
Travis Etienne.
Ooh.
Oh, whoa.
Yep. Been bad.
Why ETN there instead of like other dudes?
I like Etienne.
All right.
Good point.
That's fair.
That's a fair point.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't have another
You
pick.
know what? Give me Nico Collins.
Oh,
I was thinking Nico
a
Collins
great
for the
pick.
meme instead
was
of Diggs.
thinking about him.
Like I just have a bunch of memey dudes.
Yeah. Nope.
Huh.
Actually, that doesn't work. That's a flag on the play. I already
Why?
have a flex.
So what do you need?
I need a running
Yeah,
back.
Travis Kelce.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
For
you
the
need a
sake
running
Well,
of
Nico
back.
Collins is at running back.
No.
Can I do that?
No.
No.
You need a running
All
back.
right. Give me Achane.
Devon.
I don't want Kyron Williams.
I almost took Kyron. Or
I just
Achane.
don't. I don't. Volume is king. If Devin Achane is getting 48,000 carries a game, he might go for 162
a lot of
points.
carries.
Yeah. A game.
48,000.
Okay.
A lot of plays.
I mean, could you imagine?
They're playing the Broncos. They can make it happen.
It's
We'll
also
get the ball
true.
enough.
Trying to rack my brain.
Racket.
Takes Clyde Edwards-Helaire.
Well, he said, do you need a running back though?
No, I could take him. I could take
You
Nico
could take him.
Collins.
Take Nico.
But I kind of want to take Mike Evans.
No, take Nico.
Good.
Why?
Take Zay Flowers.
Yo, good point.
River Craig Craft.
All right, fuck it. Give me Nico Collins.
Yeah, Nico's been a dog.
Oh, that's nice. If you weren't gonna take him, I was gonna take him, but I saved this guy from my last pick because I hyped him up all offseason, and he's quietly performing at a high level. I'm going with Adam Thielen.
Oh,
I mean,
nice.
I played him every single week in DFS, and it's worked week 1 I didn't play him. I played Hayden Hurst actually, but week 2 through the last week I played Adam Thielen. He's got me 15, 30. I think he had 20 against the Saints.
He's just a target monster right now.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
Reception machine.
He's our only player that can catch the football.
Yeah, like what, you
I don't know
think
why,
DJ Chark is a good number 2 option? Get out of here.
I wish we had our first round pick, but
that didn't go great for me.
No. Well, let us know who won this draft. Let's move into the last little segment we have. We like to do a segment on here, rapid fire factor caps. So I'm going to give you just a prompt. You're going to tell me if it's fact or if it's cap.
Factual capsule.
Factual or capsule. Exactly. All right. And if you want to, give us a brief sentence on it, please do. All right.
That was so formal.
You like that? Fact or cap? The Giants messed up in signing Daniel Jones.
Fact.
Fact in the fact that they should have spent money on offensive line.
Fact.
Offensive line's ass.
Capsule.
Cap?
Yeah, I mean, like how many times do we have to say give a quarterback weapons and give him things to work with, and he maybe finds success?
But that's maybe they should have used that money to get all that.
Oh yeah, no, they maybe should have gotten Diop, who wanted to go there. Like,
yeah, that would have been
like
good.
The offensive line stinks, but you saw Daniel Jones perform decently last year, so like maybe let's add some weapons around him. Instead, let's go draft Jalen Hyatt.
What do you think, Jordan?
I'm going with fact. I don't want to. I don't think paying Daniel Jones what they did is going to allow them to build the team properly, especially with how they've drafted in the O-line. They passed on Charles Cross for Evan Neal, and Charles Cross, when he played with Seattle, obviously he's hurt right now. He's one of the best tackles in football. He's one of the best pass blocking tackles in football. So the coaching GM situation, coaching that O-line is the biggest reason why they're getting hit as often as they are, because the Texans are down 4 starters. With a rookie quarterback, a rookie offensive coordinator, they managed to hold TJ Watt. How does that happen? That's coaching, and that's making a scheme fit to what your players are facing. And it's like, oh, well, they have better weapons. Is Nico Collins and Tank Dell really the go-getter weapons compared to Jalen Hyatt and some of the other guys in New York? I don't think so.
I think so.
Is Daboll terrible?
Right now he's coaching terribly.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't understand why they're not using 2 tight ends to block more. Like, I get it. I know Darren Waller is a guy that you can use in the receiving game, but like, it's clear that you can't block anybody. Like, let's get 2 tight ends in. Seattle's pass rush has been awful this year. They could barely get pressure on Andy Dalton.
Yeah, it's crazy. And I think it's getting to the point where it's affecting Daniel mentally, because you think about the 3 turnovers.
Yeah.
None of those, like the pick 6, Daniel, like that wasn't the pass rush.
Yeah.
He just threw a terrible pass.
Yeah.
The first fumble where he got strip sacked, like he was holding the ball forever. Stop trying to hold the ball.
They're down. He's trying to make something happen.
Yeah, he pump faked it like 6 times. You got to get rid of the ball before that. So those are on him, but it's because obviously he's taking a toll mentally.
Yeah. Last night was the first. I'm a big Giants fan. Last night was the first night I've like legitimately lost sleep over.
Did you
football.
cry?
No, I just could not fall asleep until like 2.
Did you say fact or cap?
Sorry, buddy.
I said fact. I mean,
yeah,
it's not good.
It is what it is. Let's move through the next few quickly. Fact or cap? Josh Allen is the best player in football right now.
Cap.
CMC.
Cap.
I would say CMC.
Cap Mahomes. I'm going Mahomes.
Still, fair.
Yeah, cap. I also go Mahomes.
Fact or cap?
Cool.
Anthony Richardson's the best quarterback from this draft.
Cap.
I mean, he's impressed. I'm going to say cap because I think CJ Stroud is right now.
Stroud.
And I'm a Bryce Young guy.
CJ.
I'd probably say cap as well.
I'd say cap, but I don't think it's that clear.
I don't think it's that clear.
Stroud is going like crazy
No.
through the air.
If Anthony Richardson progresses the way that Shane Steichen got Jalen Hurts to progress, he's going to be he's going to be one of those top tier quarterbacks. It's going to be really scary if they put it all together.
Yeah. Fact or cap? Christian McCaffrey should be in the MVP conversation.
Fact
without question.
Yeah. Adam?
In the conversation, I'd say fact. But like
you shouldn't win MVP.
I don't think you should win MVP.
I'm gonna go cap. I'm gonna say cap just because all right, Jordan. I'm gonna let you go. My bad.
I'm sorry. I was just gonna say fact because he has not had a bad game. Josh Allen's had one. Mahomes had one. Tua had one.
Hey,
Every other player has had a bad game so far this year. Every single game, Christian McCaffrey scored a touchdown and has been one of the best players on the field.
He's had over 100 yards rushing every game, touchdown every game.
Sure.
Crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Cap because of what we were talking about earlier with Shanahan. We crowned him the best offensive mind. Today we crowned him between him and McDaniel, and that system is insane. Like we've seen guys like Mostert, like different guys just go crazy in the offense. Now I'm not saying that McCaffrey's amazing. He's amazing. But last time a running back won MVP, Adrian Peterson was literally the whole team. You take Christian McCaffrey off of the Niners, they're still the best team in football. I don't give a fuck. And so I just don't think a guy like that is going to win MVP.
No, I don't think he's necessarily wrong. Like you've seen guys like you said, Mostert went fucking crazy, like 200-something yards in the playoffs. Jeff Wilson was incredible before we traded him. Like
because they're both different.
Yeah. Sure.
Factor Cap. The Bears will be the first 0-17 team since 2017.
Oh, and what?
0-17.
Cap, they're going to win a couple games.
They'll win this week.
They'll
beat the Commies.
I say Cap.
Cap, they'll win one game.
It's too hard.
Games. They're not going to win that much.
It's too hard to go 0-17 these days.
0-17 is like historically the worst team to ever fucking play football.
Yeah.
So the Bears aren't bad.
I guess so, yeah, because 17 games.
See? Exactly.
That was or who what was
Browns
the quarterback? Deshaun Kaiser. That's who the quarterback was. Like Justin Fields can will the rushing to get a few points on the board.
I forgot about Deshaun Kaiser. He was so bad.
Factor Cap. The Bengals will have a top 10 draft pick this year.
Good one, Matan.
I'm gonna say
that's
fact.
Good one, Adam.
Fact.
That was good.
I think Joe Burrow's injury is going to linger for a while, and then something's just going to fall apart, it feels like.
I say fact.
I'm going to go fact. I'll say 7 and 10. That gets him a top 10 pick.
Yeah.
I also think they're like 2 losses. If in their next 4 they go 2-2, like they're even something's going to unravel. Zach Taylor gone. I don't know. But also we've seen teams, even with the Panthers, when fucking Matt Rule got fired, they end up winning games. So who the fuck knows? I say fact though.
I'll go Cap. I think they get the 11th pick.
Ooh. Fucking, you're so
We've done the deep dive on the analytics that we needed to think about. And
Yes,
that's
you're
why
right.
he answered
You're right.
last,
Yeah.
because he was
I can't believe you didn't think of that.
math.
They're not quite bad enough for top 10.
All right, last one. Factor Cap. The Texans are legit playoff contenders.
Cap.
Actually,
Cap. The AFC stuff.
yeah.
I'm going with Cap because that AFC is a gauntlet.
Law of averages.
Yeah, but the division is weird. It's like, it's strange.
But I'll
You
bet
don't
on
know
the
what to
law of
make of it.
averages. I think teams that are bad right now are going to win games.
CJ Stroud's on pace to not throw a single interception in his entire career, Adam.
Yeah, it worked out for
Think about
Desmond
that.
Ridder.
Talk about advanced analytics.
Exactly.
That is
He's
some
on pace to average over 300 yards passing per game in his career.
Inarguable.
You're right.
Think about it.
Some things
You're right. Well, that's all the Factor Caps I got. Jordan, we got to wrap up here, but this has been a great time. Really appreciate you coming on with us.
This was awesome.
You guys have any last questions for him while we have a expert fantasy DFS guy on?
I'm just curious what your Super Bowl prediction is right now. Who beats who?
Panthers.
Keeping to what my guns were when I did it with Felipe, I still think the Miami Dolphins will be playing the San Francisco 49ers in the Super Bowl this year.
But who's winning?
I would put it on Miami.
Yeah, fuck you! Huh? You heard it!
Jalen Ramsey's health is the biggest thing because if Ramsey comes back, I don't believe Debo and Ayuk can win enough. If they don't have Ramsey or Xavier Howard, Kyle Shanahan's got a matchup he could take advantage of.
You forgot about third and Jawan. That's all I will say.
That's true.
Jawan, that's my boy.
I have a question.
On a slant and 3rd and 3.
A little dig route on like 3rd and 13 every time.
All right, I got a question for you, Jordan. So we're big Justin Fields fans here, me specifically. And obviously, bad first few weeks, but this past week looked really good. Now, you're looking at the advanced analytics. Like, if we look at the passer rating and everything like that, Justin Fields had a pretty good game this past week, right? Did everything he had to do. Based off the advanced analytics and what you're looking at, like, what do we actually make out of Justin Fields? Because after last year, we saw so much upside, but a lot of it was on the ground. He wasn't even a great passer last year. Do we believe in it? Do we think he's going to, like, turn it back around? And what do we think? What do we make of him?
Should his dynasty team trade him?
So, from watching Justin Fields play quarterback, this isn't an advanced analytics thing. He holds the ball too long and doesn't process fast. And right now he's in a scheme that's being asked to do that because Luke Getsy comes from Aaron Rodgers, and Aaron Rodgers processed a lot of things fast. So it's a bad fit with them, and it's bad coaching that's coming along with it. So right now, Justin Fields, if they continue to try to make this relationship work, it's going to go nowhere. His best suited to go to like Arthur Smith in Atlanta, and not because he's a runner, but because Arthur Smith's going to be like, hey, it's a play action play. You have these two reads. That's all you're doing. And it's on the same side of the field. I don't know why, but Justin Fields can't throw to people in contested coverage. He hates doing it. It's something that he dealt with in college that I kind of knocked him on. But now in the NFL, he's not even seeing the guys that are wide open, and it's an issue.
Ooh.
Yep, I'll
So Fields
trading
to
him in
Atlanta would
fantasy.
be kind of nice, though.
Fields to Atlanta would be awesome.
Yeah. Drake London, Fields, Pitts, and Bijan. That's a squad.
God.
Yeah, that'd be disgusting.
Hey, it's all right, man. Don't worry. You're good.
Well, I'm totally good. We got to get him. We got to get him a new offensive coordinator, like you said. Other guys struggle with progressions as well. Daniel Jones, we saw him last night. It's okay, Justin. You're gonna be better. You're gonna get a big contract like Daniel Jones did.
Hey, but the Felipe Fonteses are going to offer him a big extension.
That's true.
soon.
All right, Jordan, we got to wrap up here. Jordan, tell the people where they can follow you on socials. What's your handle?
You can find me on Twitter, X, I guess, at Jordan Vanek DFS. You'll see all my articles and stuff get posted on the 3013.com. It's for free. We even have a tool to see that those advanced analytics like man coverage, yards per attempt against cover one, whatever you want to see. It's all free on the 3013.com.
Unreal. Go check him out.
I thought of one last question.
We gotta wrap up.
One word.
Go.
One word. When Felipe and I did that draft right before the season, that fantasy, what's one word to describe Felipe and I in that draft, the way we went about it? Electricity? I knew it. Okay, we can wrap.
I'll go with electricity for you.
Wow. Bait. Kids fishing for compliments at this point. All right. Jordan, thank you again. Thanks for listening to the Caps Off podcast. We'll see you next time. Peace, Jordan.
Thanks, Jordan.
Win your share of a $25,000 cash prize pool. Sign up for the Novig Sports Betting Championship sponsored by OddsJam with no entry fee. Registration is at the link in our bio.